has been praying about church planting for many years, and she has been active in working around the country in the U.S. as well as in other places like South America and definitely in Russia, a layperson. And she felt God calling her to be a part of church planting. Now, not all of us feel like we can get out of the pew and go make it happen. But Mary Watson is one of those special people. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. Mary, please come up and share with us from the heart. I want to say about 2 years ago, we had a summit event, and we were talking about all these initiatives in Laos and Vietnam and Cambodia and Cameroon and Eastern Europe, Bulgaria, Poland, and it goes on and on. And Mary came up to the front and said, I want to be a part of that. And she made a miraculous pledge of $1,000 per new church. Amen? Isn't that wonderful? So tell us what that's all about.
Well, I just feel that God would have me do what I can do, and He has blessed me as I've worked around the world, and He's blessed me as I've worked in my business. And so I feel that all that I have is given to me by Him, and it's His. It's not mine. So I'm privileged to use part of what I have, but I'm most privileged to be a part of what He's doing around the world. And so I'm thankful for that privilege.
Now, do you think that's hard for people to do? I mean, obviously you took a big step of faith.
Well, it may be hard, but that's what we need to do when God speaks to our heart.
Amen. Amen.
So we have to do what He asks us to do.
Now, what would you recommend? Let's say I want to get started. I want to support church planting.
Start with giving what you can. What about $1 a church?
Okay.
That's a start.
Amen.
What about $10 a church?
Yeah.
That's a start. What about our churches giving $1 a member, attending members? We don't want it to look like we're doing something the general church does necessarily, but let's give those people that attend. Let's do something to make a difference for what God is calling us to do around the world. And if we do that, as Christ told us to do, go around the world, go out and win those to Christ. And He left us with that great commission, and so we need to do that. We need to be attentive to what God calls us to do. And I appreciate this privilege, Patrick.
Well,
I appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate what our General Secretary is doing. And I'm thankful to be a part of God's work around the world.
so you think we can make a difference?
Oh, absolutely.
Amen. Amen. Let's give Mary a round of applause. Thank you, Mary. So Mary has challenged us, $1, $10, $100. What about you? What would you like to do to plant a church and make a difference in the world and share the gospel? You know, sometimes evangelism for us can even be awkward. We're not sure.